everyone, let's talk about solar, simply and clearly with solar units. If you're thinking about going solar, you've probably came across the terms microinverters and string inverters. But what do they really mean? And most importantly, which ones works best for your home? Don't worry, because in the next 3 minutes, I will walk you through the key differences, pros and cons, and even the real-life example so that you can decide later on. So let's get started! But before that, let's do a quick review. So firstly, DC or direct current is what your solar panels generate. It flows in one direction. And there's AC, alternating current. It is what your home appliances use, and it flows back and forth. It is what comes out of your wall sockets. And that's where inverters come in. It converts DC to AC. So the solar energy you have can actually power your house. Now, there are two main types of inverters, string or traditional inverters and microinverters. Each has its pros and cons. A string inverter is one big device that connects to all your solar panels. The panels work together as a group and send their power to this one central inverter, which turns it into electricity for your home. The setup is cheaper because you will only need one inverter, and it is also great if your roof is flat, unshaded, and all the panels face the same direction. So let's say you live in a house where the entire roof faces south with full sunlights. String inverters will work perfectly fine here. It's simple, affordable, and efficient. The downside is that if even one panel gets shaded by a tree or a chimney, the whole system will slow down to that weakest panel. A microinverter is a small device placed under each solar panel. Each panel works on its own and sends electricity directly. So even if one panel has a problem, the others can still work well. This means each panel works independently. So if one panel gets dirty or gets shaded, it will not affect the others. And it can also increase panel output by up to 30%, helping to cover the higher upfront costs. And of course, there's a couple of downsides. The first one, microinverters do cost more upfront. And the second one, since each panel has its own microinverters, so there's a slightly higher chance of one might fail. But don't worry, because most microinverters build tough for weather. By using microinverters, you can monitor the performance of each individual panel. You'll be able to see how much it generates energy through an app or platform. This is something string inverters cannot do, so you can easily detect if there's some issue on your individual panels. Most importantly, microinverters typically come with a longer warranty. It's around 20 to 25 years, so you don't need to worry about the long-term effect. So here are the key takeaways from this video. Go for a string inverter if your roof gets plenty of sun and all panels face the same direction. And choose microinverters if your roof has shade, different angles, or if you want better performance over time. But no matter which one you choose, either traditional inverters or microinverters, it's already a great step towards saving the planet. And that's a wrap for today's Solar Tip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content like this. See you next time!